Hey guys, Tarp here bringing you a 2v2 today. We are on Eindhoven country. Playing today, spawning in the north, we have Catboy Supremacy playing as the Brits, who has Royal Artillery, Royal Engineers and Tactical Support. Teaming up with him is Goblin Girl Superiority, playing as Soviets, going for Shock Army. From the south we have Nilrruc playing as OKW, who has Overwatch, Fortifications and Elite Armoured. And finally Omni playing as Ostheer, who has Encirclement, Storm and Jaeger Armour. This is a Patreon backer submitted game. Both these teams are arranged. Allies around rank 400, Axis around rank 600, though as an arranged team as Allies, the Axis team rank 250. Don't have quite as many games as Axis though. So a few skirmishes around the map. Bit of wire off on that heavy cover position, that's interesting, don't see that too often. Looks like skipping past these initial sectors, going for the higher resource points. MG42 coming into the centre now though, and it looks like maybe two models of that conscript squad were out of the heavy cover. So they end up getting suppressed very quickly. Vickers. Suppression, but getting around the corner here. Might be out of vision now. Quickly out of suppression as well. Might be out of flank. Squad not leaving their post though. I thought they might come into the centre. Here they go now. G42 advancing. Might have an angle if there is vision on the Vickers. Finds the conscripts though. Just the one model in the arc. Okay, but the Vickers opening up. Gets the suppression in and the MG42 forced away. It's a conscript squad coming in. But a lot of grenadiers here to shut down any aggression. Trying to go for the cut-off over here, but at the moment getting outnumbered. And now I'm perhaps getting flanked. And there they go. I'll do some back capping now, get that last point connected. So overall pretty strong start here for the Allies. The aggression from the Axis trying to push on to this munitions cut-off. Not really working out that well. So far the Grenadiers haven't been that relevant in their positioning either. And that means that Axis are struggling at this stage. Here comes the sniper though. I'll force them out of this building here. Sniper one kill so far.
Our lines of supply are disrupted.
Now up to two. Another Grenadier coming in from the side. All these conscripts starting to get quite low now. You can see Goblin Girl hasn't gone for the second combat engineer yet. Briefly started another conscript but then cancelled. I think there was potential there for the trick where you can block people in the building. Right click dragging backwards. I've been since I added that to micro tips. I've been trying that every opportunity I get. Still never worked again. I tried though. Trench up in the centre. Pretty tough to deal with now for the Axis. Need that sniper up here. Big push with all these Grenadiers though. Try to come out to the side, but suppressed now by the Vickers. Might be able to crawl out of that though still.
Soldier can be added to infantry squads now.
Grenadiers, where are they going? Some unusual movements from Omni with his Grenadiers so far. Sniper coming in to deal with the Vickers now. MG42 backing out. I mean, the Vickers backing out slightly. You've got two trenches up here, in fact. Conscripts now coming in from the side. Big rotation from these Grenadiers. I thought they might stay around here and shut down these conscripts. Not really that necessary over here with the MG42 kicking in. But kind of were necessary over here to keep the sniper safe. That's alright. Okay, so Goblin Guild going light on the initial infantry does allow some fast shock troops as well as healing. Oh, wait, Molotovs. Okay, didn't expect those. And the tier 2 tech down. We've got the 222 about to pop out for Omni. Pretty good timing on that. Definitely be closing in with the healthy of the two Grenadier squads here. Try to get into the cover. Come the shock troops now though, a little bit slow. Oh, this is trouble. Grenadiers very late on retreat grenade. Managing to dodge that. Let's go inside the building in a bit of trouble. Getting away just fine. Looks like the Allies losing a lot of ground right across the map, but here comes a big old brain blob. AC in production as well. This is going to be tough for the Axis to deal with. I wonder how many brains all these guys have.
We're losing a capture point.
Generally with brains, I'm more a fan of going double equip on like each squad first before, instead of like 1-1-1. That way you still have the option of having like a mobile squad to do some run and gun, or just like a super high strength immobile squad. Or specialization. And they are spitting out some pretty nasty damage. We have the option of the recovery sappers as well. Oh wow, straight away upgrading this with the command vehicle. That's interesting. Oof. Generally I do recommend waiting until after you've killed the 222 to try and go for that upgrade. Will make his sections very strong, of course, but with the super slow rate of fire on AC's gun after getting the command vehicle upgrades, might make the 222 a bit of a handful, honestly. Some Panzer Grenadier Shreks, which you don't see too often either at these very early stages. Going into a pack now as well. He's still hanging out to the side.
An anti-tank gun has taken the field.
Nice cheap. Some nice damage done, but needs to get out of there now. Brains are coming. Bunch of mines up on the far side. That's a great idea.
Ready for action.
Oh boy, Volksgrenadier is down.
Forces are securing our territory.
I guess that was to the heavy mortar. Ouch. And then the ISG going down as well. Sloppy stuff here from Nilrruc. Not respecting the Bren Blob. He had a good window to get away, and the Bren Blob with the buff just nasty at the moment. Oh boy. Okay. Pack misses.
The sector has been cut off.
Was that the kill shot? I think that might have been the kill shot as well. On the AEC. Both Shreks connect as well as the pack. That is death. It's exactly 400 health. Kidding me, well, I'm not sure what that was even shooting at. But the ISG does get stolen by Catboy Supremacy. Starting to go for a regular engineer as well. They're a bit cheaper. You do miss out on the salvage and the smoke nades. going out on the far side, and of course the faster appears.
New engineer section is waiting for orders.
So generally I think that's still the way to go. Calling one in, even if you've got the bolster already ticked.
Damned enemies trying to take a point from
They're
us.
trying to make use of the Soviet healing. Used to be like a major issue doing that, but these days with the minor AoE healing that happens, it's not quite such an issue. You can heal up 2 players worth of units a lot more effectively than you could previously. Nice, did get forced all the way back here. 17 kills so far from the sniper, pretty good rate on that.
Mortar ready for orders.
Waiting for orders.
Waiting further orders.
Ready.
Do of course have the recon plane on the AEC as well. Can be a pretty good option in the counter sniping wars if you want to engage in those. Sight from that. Feeling the snipers. It's, in fact, on the way back, you know. That's what Quirix did against me in our match World Championships. During the sniper battles. Here comes this barrage. Slow retreat there on the machine gun. Sniper coming through the center now. Black base not upgrading, going for the obers first. Easy dodge on the shock trooper grenade though. Might have just enough firepower when the obers come in to beat these shock troops, but shock troops vetting up very fast in this battle. Hit 2 now. Another grenade out. Empire's coming around the corner. Shock troops getting out of there. Oh! Uh-oh. Steal on the Zis over here. AC coming in. The slow rate of fire might struggle. Especially when it keeps missing like this. A little bit of blocking though from the AEC on the Zis. And it does end up getting decrewed. And recovered. Oh boy, section down in the center though. Zoba's hitting hard. Recon plane up now for Omni. Not entirely sure why. Can jam the obers into the trench. Looks like that's what he's considering. What? That was the slowest trench entry I've ever seen. Okay. Oh well, it's going to be pretty strong. Jumps out of it though to dodge the Molotov. Incendiary rounds active on the machine gun, but nothing's in range at the moment. And the section's coming in from the side on the obers. They're drying so fast. They dropped the LMG, but they can't pick it up because they're upgraded to 7-man. Oh, but the sections, they do have a weapon slot free. So as I suspected, they don't all have the double Brens yet. There's another good thing about going for double Brens one squad at a time is that you'll remember to equip Brens on the squads because you see that they won't have the weapon icons. Suppose I forget to put the second weapon on. Heavy mortar though, still a threat. And some big hits. Panzer IV about to pop out. Nilrruc really far behind on infantry now after a few squad losses. Trying to get over here to recover the Raketin. AC coming in, maybe could be killing it. Is going for the kill. We do have a Volksgrenadier right here, but he's focused on the shock troops instead of the rocket, and luckily the AC missing every shot, and with this terrible rate of fire, it's not a problem. Comes in closer, but continues to miss. Didn't push up with the pack during this time. Omni missed opportunity there. Looks like he's going to recover the Raketin. I want to pick it up with the Sternpires perhaps, which is understandable. But yeah, I think Nilrruc should have just, you know, who cares about the shock troops, just run over here, pick up that Raketin. Easily could have died there. 2 chasing squad off the far side. Those haven't been upgraded with the sweeper yet for Omni, definitely missing that. Got a couple fuel caches down now by Catboy, and also going for the officer next. Recon plane up again. Goblin Girl has the T-3485 out, so maybe the next purchase could be a quad to shoot down these recon planes. I don't think we've seen anything from Nilrruc that would indicate a command selection yet. Oof. Great start to the T-3485. Raketin is there. So the P-Green Shreks. Chasing off the Obers now as well. Forward switching across. This is nearby though. Got to be very careful about being clumped up on light cover in front of a tank like this though. Asking for trouble. On that lower health as well, that is suicidal. Keep coming in, and the P-Green Shreks as well. Few good hits. Looks like he's going to jump into the trench. Target the AEC, 1-2. But the Raketin too far back. If that Raketin had pushed up as well, maybe that could have been the kill on the AEC. Yeah. Command vehicle buff there, working overtime for Catboy. Brumbeer first from Omni, okay, that's fair, I think. Catboy maybe hoping to go for the AVRE first. Has gone straight into Hammer. So I'm going to see maybe some very fast AVRE action.
A fresh mortar crew has arrived.
Yeah, OKW Tech Truck is very far back. So, you know, if you've got the option of killing the OKW Tech Truck, I think Anvil can make sense, but otherwise I think the faster move speed does allow easier kills with the AVRE, especially on team weapons. You know, to blitz forwards and fire a shot. Can be pretty hard to dodge away from. And indeed it is a quad for Goblin Girl. So his recon planes shouldn't be an issue going forwards. Here comes that Brumbeer now. Out to the side here. Only 3 kills so far for Nilrruc. Fires off the tread shot, but he's not vetted up. So can't get the immobilization. Oh, Volksgrenadier is down though. The double Bren sections just melting any infantry at the moment. Oh boy, the quad coming in, trying to do some damage. Ends up going down. It's not really how you want to be using the quad. You kind of just want to leave it AFK out the back. Maybe occasionally stopping infantry that pushes quite deep into your territory. For the anti-air. This stage of the game is very hard to keep it alive on the front lines, especially with no vets, no speed boost. on the field for Catboy, so not going straight into the AVRE.
RE Sappers reporting in.
And this time opting for the recovery sappers. Especially, you know, if you don't have the anvil repair speed boost on your engineers, getting the repair speed boost of the recovery squad, quite nice. In this specific commander though, you have the vehicle crew repairs as well, so
Recovery teams are ready to salvage vehicles.
should just be using that quite liberally. Flame mortar support, it's okay, but it's not incredible. You're not missing out on much if you just spam the crew repairs instead, which again is why the fast AVRE is quite nice. Extra repairs
Our capture point.
aren't that
They're trying
important
to take it.
with that commander ability. Conscripts holding strong out the fast side. We're looking for some targets. Axis pushing in quite deep here. A lot of float for Nilrruc. Probably needs to build a Rickeson or two. There's another squad of Fulch Grenadiers as well. Oh boy, those Grenadiers went down fast. Mortar team in some trouble out the back here. Double mortars. Double Ostheer mortars. Notice the second one. I'll try to jump on this in front of the Brumbier though. I don't know about that. Those finished the job. The kitten in some trouble over here though. Comet looking for the D crew and does get it. Here comes the pack. They're kind of showing the impact of Nilrruc not having a Rickeson of his own. Not really able to defend this that effectively. And for a little bit inactive as well. Took one shot, then backed off, slow to repair. Couple misses there from the pack. It's ready 5 next for Goblin Girl, has rebuilt the quad. Conscripts on the far side. His own heavy cover there as well. Got the Storm Tiger on the field though for Nilrruc. Let's see what he can do with it. Definitely nowhere near as good as it used to be. So we can spot the mine there. Number 4 does have the heat shells going though. So a lot more formidable against the T-3485. Oh, and there we go, against the combat engineer wipe as well. There's attack ground attempts. The Comet is out of range. She's starting to barrage. Here comes the Storm Tiger. I think it got spotted though. Oh, but the Comet very slow to dodge. Big hit. If the pack had pushed up here, this could be a kill. Ram from the T-34 though. Here comes the SU-85. Storm Tiger on one shot. Panzer IV coming in from the side as well. Kill off the T-34. Oh boy, but now the Panzer IV is in some trouble. SU-85 maybe losing vision. Oh, misses the kill shot. With all those smoking vehicle wrecks hanging about. Oh no, the Obus getting in here. It's MG42 up here as well, available for the steel. Be pretty nasty on the Obus, but the Obus pick up, resist. That's a very expensive option. I would be picking that up with the Sternpires for sure. Oh, here comes the AVRE. And there goes the Sternpire as well. Don't have to worry about them anymore. Yeah, if Omni just pushed up that pack, that could have been a completely different story. Probably could have killed the Comets. Could have done a lot more damage overall. I think the Storm Tiger was probably dead, but killing the Comet as well would have made that actually a a decent trade. There's an incendiary grenade before retreating. That's a waste of munitions. We are really waiting around the corner here. There we go, the Grenadiers. They're like, oh boy, the AVRE's here. He's ready to fire now as well. And the Axis kind of caught short. Don't have enough anti-tank. Waiting for that elephant, but still way to go on the command points. But yeah, should be seeing a lot more vehicle crew repair action from Catboy. It's slowing down his vehicle pressure. And so much munitions. Might as well start spamming it. Could even start using some recon planes on this as well. Spotting for the AVRE, looking for some easy targets. Axis do still have the 222 and the flak base, but might as well make them activate them. A little bit of damage there onto the Brumbier, stunning it in place. Bio's dead. SU-85 advancing. Here come the Brens though, and that pack getting melted so fast it goes down. Brumbier fires off one shot of the bunker buster, gets everything low but no real model kills. The Panzer IV here, but it's on prioritized vehicles. Takes that off now. Rebook stern post, but the Comet not coming around the corner here. Pack gets destroyed now by the Allies. Still very close on the victory points at this stage. This is extremely risky. He was very fast on the AEC tread shot. That could be a dead Panzer IV there. Here comes the Elephant now though. Big hit on the Comet. Allies are going to need to play a bit more on the flanks, and this is a good use of the quad. You know where all the Axis tanks are positioned. Playing on the flanks. It's a very smart usage. Coming out to the side as well, so I think that's a wise choice by Goblin Guild. Playing on the edges, away from that elephant, away from the Brumbier. Okay, T-34 next for Goblin Girl. Just a 76 though, maybe thinking for some ram action. 222 comes out though, takes a snare. We've got a bit of Katyusha action coming in. Incinerate all those Axis troops. Pretty good start to that. Oh, this could be trouble. AEC here. Is that dead? It is. Yep. Hitting hard there. Oh boy, you don't see the Comet get those kind of hits too often. More speeding up to safety now. And the 222 dead over here. Just from small arms damage and another anti-tank grenade, I guess. Maybe there was a mine over here I didn't see. I don't think so though. Big shame to lose that. I think that was a Vet 2 222. Could have been upgraded with the spotting scopes. It's a massive misplay to let that die. Oh, the sniper goes down to the AVRE. Trying to do a cheeky camo cap, but AVRE doing so much AoE splash damage. Gets the kill anyway. Elephant could be doing some attack rounds here if he knows for sure that the AVRE is back there. Can occasionally get through those kind of buildings when they've been destroyed. Looks like there's Zis trying to do some, and now trying to go for it, but the AVRE is on the move. Big grenade. So the Brumbier providing sight with the spotting scopes. T-34 coming in, but there is a mine over here. Decides to give up the chase. Lost sight though. Rakesin coming in for Nilrruc. Is he going for a King Tiger next? Must be. Will mean the Axis are quite under strength for the next few minutes. Allies should be able to get some major work done here. Firefly for Cat Boy. Gotta be careful. I don't know if sweepers are up down here for a while, but very common mine area. Maybe back up to full strength, but yeah, too much. Okay, upgraded this with the commander. Does slow down the reload on the petard mortar.
A Firefly is ready to give someone a bloody nose.
Typically, I would say it's worth maybe rebuilding the AEC if you really want a command vehicle instead of putting it on the AVRE. Good connection on the Panzer IV, but the elephants there might make it tough to finish. Comet's going to chase in though. Comet could go down now, and does. For the price of a Panzer IV, it's a bad trade. Artillery 5 now in a bit of trouble. Artillery dropped in there by Goblin Girl. Doesn't look like it hit too much though. Comes the Katyusha, but the AAT guns are all on the move, but they're getting a direct hit. Oh boy. Okay, Raketin does get decrewed, but there's this getting out of there just. Recon plane up again. Where's that quad? There we go. Pretty quick shoot down on that plane. Elephant advancing. Hoping to catch the Katyusha, but misses the shot. Grenadier's coming in from the side though. Might be able to see it. Looks like it is. And there goes the Katyusha. Well done by Omni pushing up there. Getting major work done with the elephant. 3 vehicles destroyed already on that. And a bunker buster on the ISG for good measure. Allies forced all the way back here. Too aggressive trying to go in for that Panzer IV kill, and they're hurting badly after that. Plenty of time to dodge away with the Katyusha as well. That Grenadier coming in from the side. Elephant like missing a shot on the Katyusha as well. Did you know, have a chance to hear that shot. Dodge away as well. Man, I got the hiccups a little bit. Axis holding strong in the center, but losing control on both edges. Mine triggering there on the T-34. Generally, I'm not a huge fan of this commander compared to Guard Motor. You know, Guard Motor guards typically stronger than shock troops. Marked vehicle typically more useful than the 152mm artillery. Uh-oh. SU-85 in some trouble here, deactivating the focus sight mode. Peagrins only have 1 Shrek though. Quad coming in to handle that. It doesn't have a sight line, and big hit from the mortar. Gary getting in here and wipes the machine gun. Elephant coming across. This is the shot though. Oh, great bunker buster there. Conscripts on the run after that. Peagrins go down over here though. That's painful for Omni. Jaeger coming up to the far side, but you can really see the impact. Much slower on the recharge. Could pop up a recon plane though with that. Be a decent option as they try to advance down the side. T-34 maybe looking for some ram action coming in from the side on the elephant. There's the AVRE, but the Rakitten's right there. No war speed on the AVRE either here. Does get away. He could have saved himself 1 or 2 hits though. Okay, Rakitten decrewed, could be stolen now. Oh boy. Lose access to the smoke when you upgrade with the flamethrower. Firefly taking some hits from the elephant. All the allied stuff through the center getting forced off here. Trying to go for the steal on the Rakitten, but the Broombear comes over and shuts that down, and engineers could go down now on retreat. What's the Whiffer? What's that even targeting though? And there they go. Second Firefly in the build now for Catboy. A lot of reinforcing and healing to do though.
Enemy threatening a capture point.
Suppression. Staying stuck there. The Allies doing a good job on the edges. Recon plane shot down very quickly. Just, oh boy, S-35 in some trouble here. A lot of repairs required now for the Allies. They're getting forced all the way back.
An engineer unit is ready for action. Enemy forces are securing
It's coming in here with some anti-tank grenades perhaps, but I mean, there's nothing really to get the initial damage on these tanks, which result in the engine crits. Oh boy, Nilrruc actually went for a Panzer IV here. He put down the mechanized. I thought it was going to be the King Tiger for sure, but P4 is a strange option. Going to struggle against the double Fireflies with that. I suppose so with the King Tiger though. Okay, here come the conscripts. Finally got the Bombardier low enough now for the engine crit. Decent worth a strike, nearly knocks out the machine gun. But the Brenblob doing some nasty work there. Knocks out the stolen Vickers. Maybe RE running straight ahead here, but the Elephant's also here. There's a fourth heat shells trying to get some damage done. And oh, Elephant with the target weak point. Here come the double Fireflies though. A lot of them missing. And once again, that's a lot of repairs for Catboy. This is definitely a situation where you just spam repairs on all of these. Especially if you've already got war speed active on your tanks. Axis now though, holding both of the angles. T-34 85 on this far side though, should be a decent option against the Bombardier. Still with plenty of room in his army though. Omni pretty close to the top cap limit. Maybe squeeze in one more PO for repairs or another Grenadier, something like that. Pack over here now, so T-34 backs off. Exchanging grenades. Neither of them doing too much, but shock troops just too strong in these close quarters situations. Okay, looks like he maybe did use some vehicle crew repairs now. Both the Fireflies healthy again. Oh, a section dead to the mortar though. Big damage. Panzer IV on a pixel. Oh, target weak point. Firefly in some trouble. Rakitten goes down to the AVRE. Switches focus fire across to this instead of staying on the Firefly. Maybe a missed kill opportunity there though. Elephant just having a field day though. Vet 3 now. Ready 5 takes the main gun crit in some big trouble. AVRE coming back in, but he's still nowhere near ready to fire again. Could go down here. No war speed. Very lucky. I think that was a kill shot. Elephant missing it. Very, very lucky there for Catboy. Needs to start using that war speed though. I don't think I've seen it activated once so far. Packs there. Rear armor exposed on the Brumbier. We'll get away with it now.
We are down to 200 points.
Was missing. Panzer 4 coming across now as well. No rotation on the pack though. Lots of heat shells. Panzer 4 backing off. And there we go. Got some recon planes coming through from the officer, I think. But maybe this is going to be combat up with the artillery, but doesn't quite have the munitions for that at the moment. A lot of repairs required now for the Soviet tanks. Got a Comet now for Catboy, and this is pretty much the pop cap limit for the British Army. King Tiger out now for Nilrruc.
Heavy armor ready to go. Ready for orders. Upgrade finished. Very handy.
Almost dead even on the victory points again.
Watch out! He's firing!
Elephant doing some big work through the centre. That Brumbier with the spine scopes providing the vision. Comet coming in from the side here. Do have an anti-tank gun in support, and the King Tiger here now as well. Firefly coming in with the tulip rockets perhaps. Here comes the AVRE. Elephant stuck in place, but okay, he's dropping down the artillery. Here comes the AVRE as well. Stuns the Elephant, doesn't get much damage done. Oh, it's all going down at the moment. Elephant just hanging in there at the moment. Oh, one more shot, and there it goes. Double Fireflies now extremely low. Comet dies. King Tiger backing off. The T-34's diving in, but they don't have the firepower. Too much frontal armor. Maybe hoping to catch a Panzerwerfer or something, but Ram bugs out. Tries to go for the Ram again, but it gets abandoned right in the Axis base. So a pretty strong start. If it was just, you know, trading a Comet for the Elephant, that would have been fine, but both T-34s going down as well. Ends up being quite bad for the Allies. At least they did kill the Elephant though, so it should mean the AVRE quite liberal to use it without getting blasted. Here it comes.
We're losing a capture point.
Oh, catches the Obers and stuns the Panzer 4. Su-85 right there. Oh, it's still alive though. I thought that might die to that one shot.
Flame mortars can be called to attack.
And the Su-85 misses the kill shot. Lucky break there for Nilrruc. Looked like it was definitely going to die. Just hangs in there. Maybe wasn't like a full damage direct hit from the AVRE.
100 points remain. He organized the assault.
Well, it couldn't have been, right? AVRE does 400 damage, plus 2 shots would be 720 damage. Panzer 4 only has 640 health. So just Just surviving with the AoE drop-off damage. King Tiger rolling through the center, but nowhere near as secure with this now that the elephant's gone. Omni maybe trying to save up for that again. Decided to go for another Pio for some reason. I don't know why he built a third Pioneer here. It's going to hurt his manpower for the elephant rebuild. Here come the Fireflies, tulip rockets. Double tulips, both connecting. Big damage on the King Tiger. AVRE lining up. There goes the Tiger. Panzer IV could be next. Got stunned in place, but the Fireflies are backing off here. Shusha coming down. T-34 coming in from the side. Sternpie's dead. He's dropping down the artillery. The abandoned T-34 dies. Firefly coming back in. Finishes off the Panzer IV. And Axis just getting absolutely smashed here with this push. And they throw in the towel. Understandable. Yeah, okay, some pretty good pushes there from the Allied arranged team. Some good coordination. And the Axis couldn't really handle them. I think the Axis overall lacking anti-tank guns. And most of the time they only had like one anti-tank gun between the two, which is just really not enough. Big mistake from Omni sending the 222 out to the far side and losing it. You know, spotting scopes on the 222 through the center on this map with the elephant. Extremely powerful. Missed out on that, and that would have been really hard for the Allies to handle. As well as building another Pio. Maybe he wanted to like make super fast repairs so he could take that T-34, but as we see, the elephant maybe could have been called in here right at the end, the cooldown just coming off. Maybe could have salvaged the situation. I don't know. But yeah, GG, as I said, I'm not a huge fan of the command vehicle on the AVRE, but we'll win alright. At least it's very durable, so, you know, can hang about for a long time providing those buffs on the front lines. Didn't really see much war speed action. Maybe underutilizing the vehicle crew repairs until the very late stages of the game, but hey, some nice chilled rocket action, resulting in some heavy tank kills. As for Goblin Girl, you know, the shock troops were pretty successful this game. And, you know, they did make some good coordinated pushes with the artillery, but I still think overall it's not terribly strong command of this one. But, you know, it's nice to see a change of pace at least from Garb Motor. Well, anyway, guys, wrap on that. If you like a game to be cast by me, details are in the video description below. Otherwise, I'll catch you all for the next thrilling installment. Goodbye and good luck.